The Apostle Paul in Galatians 3 reminds the first century church to not be enticed to perfect their Christianity by slipping back into legalism as opposed to the supernatural faith that came from a spiritual rebirth. I'm afraid this was just the beginning for the Church of Jesus Christ when it came to the erosion of an individual God encounter into a ritual man-made religion that relies upon human reason instead of the revelation of God given to humanity. The supernatural faith of Stephen to not deny Christ even as he was being stoned, the miraculous encounter with Jesus Paul had on the road to Damascus when he was struck blind, not to mention the book of Acts account of so many times when, being led by the Spirit, the faithful averted danger because they trusted in the unseen God they had come to know intimately in the Spirit. Are you trusting God, friend? Or have you allowed your faith to become dependent only upon the perceptions of your limited mind? The dogma of the church over the centuries has become the leaning post of God's people instead of that individual spiritual encounter each member is intended to have to strengthen the body of Christ from the ground up at a grassroots level. The reasoning of man has crept in and defied the experience of those who were birthed from the day of Pentecost revolution that gave timid followers of Christ the boldness to proclaim the good news regardless of the danger they faced. It gave them the childlike belief in a supernatural God who whispers the truth of the ages in their ears that confounds the wisdom of man.